Let's talk about how to get you paid and bill clients so you can make fat stacks of money. That is what we're covering in today's video. How to get it on autopilot, how to get monthly reoccurring revenue, the most beautiful part about owning a managed service provider. I'm covering the good, the bad, platforms to use, and how you can automate it to make your life significantly easier. My name is Harrison Barron from growth-generators.com. We help MSPs with sales training and marketing. Before I get into today's video, 3 quick things. A new one. Number 1, if you are a brand new MSP, just starting out, or you're thinking about starting an MSP, there's a link down below to the Launchpad. People are eating it up. It's a fantastic way for you to learn how to get from point A, not owning an MSP, to point B, owning an MSP and closing your first client. Down in the links down below. As always, number 2, masterclass down in the links below. If you haven't already gone through it, it's definitely worth checking out to make significantly more money for your MSP. And number 3, check out the free Discord. It is completely free. We're doing fairly regularly trainings on there. There is a fantastic community, whether you are stuck on technology or looking for additional help from other MSPs. Go in, check that out. It is worth its weight in gold. It is completely free. I don't even ask for your email address. Come in and hang out. So let's talk about billing for your MSP, because a lot of people I've been hearing over and over again, well, Harrison, I have a client, I'm dealing with this, but how do I actually make that money? And that's what we are covering in today's video. Now, there's a couple things that I'm going to be covering. Projects and that reoccurring billing and what's really the difference, and then how to actually bill for it and what programs you really need to get paid, because that's the most important part. We want this. We want as much of this as possible, and we want it to grow month after month, year after year. So let's talk first about projects. A project is a one-off bill. You're taking just one little chunk of change from somebody, however it may be. By the way, fake money. That could be their printer's not working, they need a new computer, they need a new server, their switch is down, whatever it may be. There's something happening there that you need to address. Now, a project is a one-time billable event. That's really what it is. You're doing a project. This is what you've agreed to. We're going to send you an invoice. They're going to pay that invoice however you decide to do it. 50% upfront, 50% upon completion, 30, 30, 30, whatever it may be. There is a ton of opportunity there and options that you can develop for your own business. So that's one way to do it. What we really want to focus on is that monthly recurring revenue. Month 1, month 2, and month 3, getting those stacks. So let's talk about some softwares here, because I think it's really, really cool. Now, full transparency, I have been talking to BillWaze. They did help out with giving us some stuff for the giveaway in December, but I think it's a really, really cool program. If you're just starting out in your MSP and your RMM or PSA tool or your CRM does not offer billing, this is probably the best option out there for you. Now, it is built by MSPs for MSPs. It is a huge value add. They have a pretty cool ticketing system, time tracking, invoicing, expenses, payments, and even reporting. And they have this really cool feature, and I'll be fully transparent. They have this really cool feature. If that client's a pain in the butt, you can actually select the pain in the butt feature on there and basically charge them a little extra money because they make your life more difficult. Totally up to you. Your billing, you do what you want, but it's a really cool platform to definitely go check out. Now, I do have a super sweet deal. There's a link down below. Go check it out. I am an affiliate of that company. Full transparency there, but it's actually really cool. I was a little hesitant on it in the beginning. I was like, this is super cool. But like, hey, they want us to do some stuff for them, whatever. And it turns out, after having a conversation with Jeff, the owner of the company, it's just really fantastic. Here's like a little screen grab from open tickets to the different types of tickets that you have, how much money, how much revenue you've made on all of your invoices over the last 30, 60, 90 days, how long it's been sitting there lingering for you. And it can give you that gentle nudge. And in full transparency, I need it every once in a while to follow up on billing, because it falls through the cracks. In the beginning, it's a lot of fun. I promise you that. You're like, oh, I can't wait to get paid. But after a while, it just becomes a hassle. And this is the way to do it on autopilot. There's a sweet little feature in here that'll just let you start the clock, end the clock if you're dealing with people with client stuff. You can see it right there, the little timer that they have. It is freaking amazing what they're able to do. And it's built by an MSP business owner. So they use it in their business all day, every day. So it's only getting better over time. They have consistent work, consistent updates that are happening. They have a cool little blog on it. You can go in, get a free trial if you want. Feel free to mention me. But in all honesty, I was really, really impressed with this entire system. Like reporting insights, pay grades, report cards, real-time dashboard. It really is kind of the whole enchilada, especially for a starting MSP out there. It definitely makes billing so much easier. And I'm probably not even doing it justice. I will be doing a full video on this in the future because I believe in the system. It's not because I want to get paid or anything like that, but I genuinely think that their software is as good, if not better, than most billing platforms out there. And if you're like, oh, well, I'm going to use QuickBooks, which you can, full transparency, this is specifically designed for an MSP. It's going to be able to log your customers, how much time you're doing, your tickets, all that good stuff. It just removes all of the headaches. That's the beautiful part about it. Is everyone a perfect fit? No, but not everybody's a perfect fit for everything. Definitely worth doing some investigation on. In my opinion, less than 10 employees, worth its weight in gold. 100%. Jeff is probably going to be the one that gives you a demo, but it just really is a fantastic, and it's super for the price. In my opinion, it's pretty darn cheap. You want to pay monthly for it? I'm talking about like $50 a month for unlimited clients. You want to pay yearly? It's even cheaper. Like, how do you go wrong with something that cheap to send bills out to clients? It makes it so much easier. And billing does suck in the MSP world. Now, another more unorthodox one is Go High Level. As you guys know, I love Go High Level. I use it for my system every single day. Building out invoices in here is super easy. Now, what I will say, between your CRM doing your billing, which in this case is Go High Level, versus BillWaze or another platform, you have to keep track of your own time. There's no tickets. A CRM is a customer relationship manager. BillWaze is a billing software for MSPs. There's the big difference, right? Go High Level is made for tons of people. BillWaze is specifically designed for new MSPs between 1 and 10 people to actually go get paid. I personally love Go High Level. It's a fantastic platform, especially if you're using it. If I was an MSP, personally, I would probably pair Go High Level with BillWaze because BillWaze just makes your payments, makes that monthly recurring revenue so much easier. And you can, because it's designed by an MSP, they understand bills vary, you add people. Go High Level, changing a subscription around is a bit of a nightmare. All about the transparency. It's not as easy to use. And I am an affiliate of Go High Level too. There's a link down below. So I'm all about the transparency life. Now let's talk about some other systems that you could do billing on, because I think I'd be lying to you if I said that those are the only 2 ways to do it. There's plenty of other ways to do it. And if you're already bigger than 10 employees, which you probably have already clicked off this video, no worries there, you're using your own system. But if you're looking for platforms that kind of do all in one, you can jump up. We have Atera. Now I've pulled up their pricing, but I wanted to just double check. They integrate with QuickBooks, and you can do an export. You can do integration, so all of your invoicing goes right through QuickBooks or Xero, making your life easier, but you still do need another platform. Now, there is a way to make this integrate, so all the tickets that you're working on and all of that will actually show up in QuickBooks with appropriate billable time. That's always a good thing. It's super cool. These guys are absolute rock stars. They are based out of Tel Aviv. They're going through a bit of a hard time right now. But every interaction I've ever had with Atera has been nothing but positive. They have a really cool platform. I have tons of people in my Launchpad and the private Discord raving about them. They are fantastic. And what's really cool too is they actually talk about your pricing for MSPs and IT departments. So it's 2 different things. You're probably watching this if you're an MSP, and then they do AI powered IT. Like, it makes me so happy. More companies are slowly moving to AI to make things easier. Why not? That's exactly what you want. But there are other platforms. So I pulled up SuperOps here. SuperOps is another one. They are an RMM and PSA tool all in one, which is cool. And people rave about this company. What I really like is, first of all, I'm a big fan of transparent pricing, but also, I mean, please, this chart, every company needs to have a chart similar to this. It makes it so easy to understand. They include a ton of stuff, including our favorite thing, invoicing right there. So invoicing reports, all that good stuff is included in this software. By the way, if you're looking at this and you're like, well, it's not included in the RMM, that's because that's the RMM and this is the PSA tool. So they're separate, or you can buy them combined. But honestly, it really is genuinely amazing. Quoting abilities in here and getting you paid. Now, why would you want to use two different systems? Honestly, you can just use two different systems. I know some people that are like, I can't stand this one system, but I really like another software for a different system that it offers. In my opinion, BillWaze does make everything super, super easy. Go whatever is best for you. If you like your RMM PSA tool and you want to send the invoicing through them, go for it. But if you're like, hey, I'm a super scrappy startup, I need to get paid, use BillWaze 100%. It's a sick software. And then when you grow to the point that you're content with, go to someone else. That's the best part about software. That's the coolest part about what we do, is we can constantly be shifting and moving. And another one, not that these are better than anyone else, but Synchro is another one you can go through. You can check their pricing. It does include invoicing as well through here, client invoicing and billing with automated reconciliation for $129 a month. Is Synchro better than SuperOps, better than Atera? That's for you to figure out. I'm just letting you know, some PSA and RMM tools do not offer billing. You have to be careful with that. You're going to put all your time in and have no way to bill them. You might need BillWaze in that case. You might be like, hey, I can't really afford that, or I'm working on people's computers. Hit that start clock and you can send them bills over and over and over again. And there's a lot of companies, a huge amount of companies, that use Synchro, SuperOps, Atera, and also use BillWaze to make their life easy, because BillWaze is built by an MSP. It makes it fantastically easy. And I'm not an affiliate of Atera, SuperOps, or Synchro. They're just great platforms. People absolutely love them. I think they're really cool. Every interaction I've had with Atera, because I've spoken to them the most out of everybody, has been nothing but positive. They are a super cool company trying to do the best thing for the MSP world. So do what you want with billing. I hope you guys make tons and tons of money. Make your life easy. Get that reoccurring revenue. Get a system. That's all it comes down to at the end of the day, is getting a system that is going to make you money every single month. That's the important thing. So if you don't have a system right now and you're like, well, I'm just going to use QuickBooks, I can promise you, I like QuickBooks. I use it for my own business. I know a million people that love Xero. I would 100% not use either Xero or QuickBooks as the only way to invoice people. You will lose out on so much money. That's why BillWaze, Atera, SuperOps, Synchro, there's other platforms out there too, not just these, that you can go to do invoicing. But if you're just like, hey, Harrison, I'm going to use Atera, I'm going to use QuickBooks, or I'm going to use Xero for my invoicing, you are leaving money on the table. I promise you. I made this huge mistake in my business early on, and I'm trying to make sure you don't make the same mistake. So I hope you guys found some value in this video. I love you guys. I appreciate you checking it out. As always, 3 quick things. Well, it's not always 3 things. It's always 2 things. But first, you should hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell if you haven't. Next, you should probably go check out the Launchpad. You should join the free Discord. Check out the masterclass. And if you want to support any of these companies, I will leave all of their links down below so you don't have to go looking for them. Love you guys. I'll see you guys later.